for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even, and that's not a bad thing.
Things already rolling. Doué! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Šeško! Oh, good taking him. Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a searching pass. Oh, well measured. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Šeško. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Šeško actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neves. Oh, delightful ball. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. Quick look, then plays it in. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's come loose. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Vitinha. Mendes has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Hakimi. And it's been hooked away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's managed to gift it back. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. Opts for safety. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. Now it's Doué. And that's another good win of the ball. He's looking wide. Knocks it into space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. That's put paid to the danger. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great vision. And he plays one through. Ugarte. Looking for the run. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. That is a brilliant interception. And he can thump it away. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That's a cute ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
It's Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Matheus Cunha. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. Doué! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matheus Cunha. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's really well cleared. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's having a pop! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bruno Fernandes. That's destined for the flank. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance! Ugarte has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Bruno Fernandes! A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he get on the end of this? Has to go back here. Good take, and is he in? That's good defending. Very takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. Well, the ball's gone astray. Vitinha. Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a good ball through. has a look up. Obama! He want to be quick to recover this. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. It's run loose here. And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Defending was strong and firm. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. João Neves. Now it's Doué. Nicely shaped ball. Brilliant by Vitinha! Oh, they have their boots on the throats of their foes. 3-0. Marquinhos is the guilty party there.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that is high. He's had it taken off him. That has not gone well. João Neves. And it's Doué. Oh, he's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There will be a throw-in. Ball's out once more.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something that
Shoots! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Burmo running with the ball. Šeško. This is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a mistake. Lee Kang in. And it's Vitinha. And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! Just cruising! They are cruising! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Number 23.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Number 37. Mainu.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Xerxes. Nice-looking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. João Neves.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
5 minutes left on the clock. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
After 87 minutes is...
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution.
Tries to pass it through. Barcola.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's the keeper's ball. Nicked it back promptly. Zirkzee tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
João Neves. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ramos. Menu. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are
Mbappe! There it is!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what...
Oh, he's on his... and he shoots! And no mistake. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know.
Chance for a shot! Great vision. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. It'll be a throw-in. That's tidy. Nuno Mendes. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fabian Ruiz. That's an imaginative pass. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Madrid have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nuno Mendes, played out to the left flank, and here's the chance to counter. Rodrigo. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's charged, surely! This time, surely! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's Dembele! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Kvaratskhelia wins the duel this time, looking for the run. And a chance! And he's stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So could they be onto something here? He's found a way through! And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, they could break here. Probing pass. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Nuno Mendes. Out for a throw. Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. João Neves. Rodrigo. Oh, he's goal side. Shoots! It's a goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfect.
Kvaratskhelia! And that's a good finish. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Rodrigo picks out Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And one more try! And a neat finish! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! And again! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Takes a shot! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Rodrigo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is lovely. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. João Neves. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Madrid are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are back underway.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He'll try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's had it nicked away. He's going for goal! And got to be quick to recover this. Doué. And this is Dembele. Shapes to shoot! And that's past the post. Rodrigo running with intent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! And that's wide. Kvaratskhelia looking to add to his goal. Brilliantly cut out. João Neves. And it's Ruiz. And he can clear it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rodrigo. He is through here.
Rodrigo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. But that has not gone well. No, it's come to nothing. Valverde at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodrigo. Vitinha. Now it's Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. Oh, that's well spotted. Tchouameni. And it's Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Kvaratskhelia. Aimed beyond the defence. And the through ball. Vitinha. And the finish! No, that's just wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hakimi powering forward here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shots! Put out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. It's Dembele! And that has faded wide.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
5.
have opted to make another change here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Dembele! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. He's having a pop! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Throw in. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Looking for option. Real chance! And there's a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. At least that has given their people something to smile about. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that has left him in a heap. And here's Doué. And it's Vitinha. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Carreras venturing down the left. Doesn't quite get there. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
El dorsal 12 será reemplazado por el dorsal 2.
The final 5 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tchouameni. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Oh, he's having a go! And that's off target. Fabian Ruiz. And this is Dembele.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Vitinha. Goulart gets on his bike and on the move. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, nice touch. And he lines up a cross. Dembele, that's a good ball out wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe gleefully... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so... Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Plays the return pass. Yehi. Oh, good spread. He's played it back. Looking tidy in possession here. Reinders. That has found him in acres of space. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Yehi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Matches Nunes, picks it up out wide. Gakpo. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rodri. He's Shifted it to the flank. Neither side yet able to find the net. Played in. And that should get the job done. Szoboszlai.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a key interception. Semenyo. And it's Reinders. It's a searching pass. Robertson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Frimpong promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Semenyo. And Gehi. Ruben Dias. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Gakpo. Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
A probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And we have our very first corner. Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bernardo Silva, and it's Rodri.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk with the clearance. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Marmoush. Haaland, he'll try from distance. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai running with... He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's given a throw. And it's McAllister. Goes for a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! They've scored!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Gakpo receives it in a good position here.
he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Ah, he's given it away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Isak. And he cuts out the supply. Marmoush chasing after it. Szoboszlai, nicely spread. Great ball, and he's in shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Marmoush. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, that looks a decent ball. Real chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Defending was strong and firm. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The attendance for this match
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The cross. Konate. And here's Isak. Now there's a fine ball. He leaps for it. Just cruising. They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect... There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So could they be onto something here? Isak, Gravenberg, Robertson. He's picked his way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Semenyo. And it's Reinders. Here's Rodri. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gakpo. Tries one from range. Look at the space here. In he goes again. It's in. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 8.
So now the difference is 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots
Coming
and lots
on
of
the field
changes.
is
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The ball goes in. Van Dijk is there, and he's going for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Reinders picks it up from the goal kick. Matches Nunes, gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Konate. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foden. Oh, that's neat. And it's Nunez. That has not gone well.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 7.
McAllister.
Substitution.
And it's McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. And it's been played through. Good ball, good take. Haaland takes a shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Liverpool do have a chance to counter here.
There they go, hunting again.
That ball looks a good... And the finish! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Chiesa! Oh, and another try! And he's stuck it away! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That's the keeper's ball. Savinho. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mohamed Salah, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Rice. And here's Eze. Knocks it out wide. And Calafiori bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now the breakaway.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Brahim Diaz. He's picked his way through. Brahim Diaz! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that was very necessary.
Madrid definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. Great chance! Eze, lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Saliba with a fine tackle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eze.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Brahim Diaz. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Saka, and they can counter here. Plays it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's on it. Can he get away? He'll try from distance. It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Where it came from. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the move.
And the finish! It's in! They've That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front.
Chance! Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
The cutback. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Mbappe. Oh, terrible pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Herreras. Ah, he's given it away. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And he's got the beating. Oh, shooting chance! Ødegaard. Gyökeres. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Jose. And it's Rice. Gyökeres is onto this. It's anyone's ball now. And it's made its way to him. Goulart, who's set up 1 goal so far. And he's intervened well there. Valverde. Goulart. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Valverde. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good take in a good area. Not the most accurate pass. Tries from a long way out. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Gyökeres. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has a look up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde. Distributed tidily. Spread neatly. Rice. Saliba. Saka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Valverde. Rice. Zubimendi. Gyökeres. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Chouameni. It'll be a throw-in.